Today, we're taking the iconic Mexican street corn
and turning it into a fabulous summer salad.
It's zesty, vibrant, and so delicious.
Oh, every bite is a fiesta in your mouth.
It is a fiesta like none other.
For your taste bud.
For your taste bud. They're going crazy. All right, so look at this beautiful dish of corn I've got here. So I'm going to go ahead and get you started. I've given you a little handle.
Oh, thanks.
We're going to take the kernels right off of the cob.
Exactly. I got a bowl in here to catch all the. I've got a bowl and then a bowl on top of that, so I can cut all the way down, and I can cut all the way down so it doesn't run into the.
Just be careful. When you cook it like this, the kernels become very tender and they're easy to come off. But still, be super, super careful. This always makes me a little nervous.
Look at that, y'all.
So now,
that is simple.
So let's tell you how we got this beautiful corn. Right now, it's 400 degrees outside in North Texas, and so I really didn't even have to grill this. I could have just cooked it outside.
Sorry.
But corn is abundant. You don't have to use corn on the cob, but when it's abundant like this, it's so sweet, it's so flavorful. I would highly recommend it. So I got some fresh corn. I peeled away the husks and the silk. And this is I'm going with 8 corns and 8 ears, and then I just brushed a little olive oil on them. 8 corns, ears of corn, and then I went out to my grill, and I had my grill turned nice and hot, and just placed them on there. And it doesn't take long. I'd say, you turn them around every few minutes until they just get nice and charred like that all over, and then they're done.
Look at that, y'all.
That's good. And,
all right, hand me over another one.
So the great thing about, I didn't give you a handle on that one, sorry.
Oh, great, thanks.
But you got a handle on things.
I got a handle.
So this salad is, there's just so many things. It's the Mexican street corn, which was elotes, which we have a recipe for, which is so much. Boy,
sorry.
Which is really, I'm telling you got to be careful.
I know.
Do this before you start drinking margaritas.
Yes.
But it's so delicious to eat that off the corn on the cob. It's a little messy, and it's fun to serve at a barbecue. But this has got all of the elements of that incredible elotes.
Yes.
And it's actually called, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, but it's Esquites.
No, Esquites.
Esquites. I always want to say squeak. It's like mosquitoes.
Esquites.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Please forgive us for our lack of knowledge on that.
I'm trying not to waste any of this delicious corn.
I know. So we're going to continue. But anyway, what I was going to say is when you bring it in from the grill, it's still warm and it's delicious. And sometimes you put it together and it's got a little warmth to it. That's delicious. But the other great thing about this is it's scrumptious when served room temperature. So you can do this in advance, and it's perfect for serving at barbecues.
It is so good. Speaking of barbecues, we have a link in our description of other BBQ Sides. Oh, you should check them out.
Our 5 favorite BBQ Sides. It's right at the end of the
I don't think
video.
we had this. Did we have this?
No, we didn't.
Because this is now our favorite.
This is one of our favorites. All right, we're going to continue doing that. Hopefully Wesley won't.
I'm fine.
Just a finger in my salad.
Stop it.
So anyway, we're going to continue with this and then bring it all together, and it's so easy.
Okay.
Isn't this beautiful? There's corn is just, it's so fantastic. So I was going to also say, if you could do fresh corn on the cob, that is really great. But you know what I've also done too is I've sometimes, if it's wintertime or you're just in a, I know, it's a secret, but it's still good. You can get frozen corn and put it in a screeching hot cast iron skillet till it gets kind of toasty like this, and it's still really
awesome.
good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Don't use canned. I wouldn't use canned.
Right.
But anyway, all right, let's put this together. It's so easy.
Let's do it. I'm starving.
I know you are. So I've got a half a cup of good quality mayonnaise. You can make your own if you want. That's really would be ambitious. And then we've got a half a cup. This is called Mexican crema. It's kind of like, I always think it's sort of like in between a sour cream and heavy cream. If you can't find it, it's available usually in the Hispanic section, like the dairy section, or it's pretty easy to find these days. But if you can't find it, you can just go with a mixture of heavy cream and sour cream. Creme fraiche is good. Anything that's kind of creamy will work. I've got some scallions here. This was 2 bunches. That's probably about 1/3 cup. You could do red onion if you don't want to do scallions.
Oh, I like the colors of this. Keep it all green.
The green.
Keep it all green and yellow. salad.
And the scallions are just, they're not too oniony, but they have that freshness.
So good.
This was cilantro, a key ingredient. That's about a half a cup. Oh yeah, thank you. I told him, I said, remind me to leave some cilantro back for a garnish. Then I said, I'll forget. He said, I'll remind you. Anyway, this is a jalapeno that I've seeded and I finely chopped. You get those seeds and those ribs out of there, takes out most of the heat. And then we're gonna add a little bit of heat. I've got a half a teaspoon of cayenne, but not too much heat. And then we're gonna do some salt. It's corn on the cob, so we can take some salt. So we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. And then we've got Cotija cheese. This is 3/4 of a cup of crumbled Cotija cheese. Again, you can find it in the Hispanic section.
Yes, and you can use queso fresco if you want.
Queso fresco is another Mexican cheese. If you can't get a hold of those, you could substitute feta. Is actually really good. It has a similar kind of flavor profile. And this right here it's also that cheese is the consistency of like Parmesan, so you don't want anything that's too melty. It should be pretty crumbly. This is the juice of one whole lime, another super important ingredient. Isn't that just like amazing?
I love it all.
I'm so excited.
I love it all.
This really is the quintessential summer salad. I mean, it's good any time of the year, but if you're looking for something to bring, it's about to be 4th of July here in the good old US of A. And
it's so easy.
It's easy.
It's like you're done.
It's so fresh. It really can. I like to. You can make this ahead of time and then just cover it in the refrigerator, keep it refrigerated. But I love to sort of bring all of the components together.
And another thing that we like to do.
Just before we're ready to serve.
Sorry. And another thing we love to do is put some grilled shrimp in it.
It's the basis of it. It's an entree. We're going to do that later with this. Get some grilled shrimp, put a little lime and a little cilantro, salt and pepper, and grill it up.
Forget about it.
It is just heavenly. It's so good. This is so good.
Hold on, let me get cleaned up here.
Oh,
I'm just cleaning up.
I'm bringing
clean up. All right, come on over.
I'm bringing this over to you. Now this is even better when you've got like a hamburger next to it, or
I know,
some taco. Good.
I love it. No, I'm fine. Well, it's yellow.
Or who am
I kidding?
Go ahead and scrape it.
Thank you.
And then you definitely want to top it with a little more, especially if you have a bowl of this that you're serving at a. At a party.
Thanks for the giant
clumpy. Then you're going to want to garnish it with a little bit of more cilantro and cheese.
Look at that, just delicious.
I'm salivating.
Salad.
I can smell the flavors from here.
So good.
So good.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Moving that out of the way.
Okay.
So everybody can see it. That's perfect. Okay.
Oh, you want to squirt a little lime?
Oh yes, I almost forgot, you guys.
Like I said, lime
You
is.
can't forget these little nuances.
I
It's such
know,
a quick and easy salad.
When you serve this, have a little sheet, a rule sheet. Here's what you do.
Nuances.
Nuances to our salad. We're very talky today.
So excited. Well, it's a simple salad. So
I just blew on my salad.
You're so used to doing that. All right. That is absolutely
Heavenly.
ridiculous.
Why did it take us so long to do this?
Well, we've done elote.
I know, and that's one of our favorite things. But to do it as a salad, I'm telling you guys, and it's not spicy. People will.
Wow, that is some good esquites. No, esquites. Esquites. Oh. I'm going to say this is 1,000% Loon proof because I want to snarf this down like a maniac. I just said it.
Oh, okay. All right, you said it. All right, everybody. So make this salad. You're going to be the hit of the party. I'm choking on it. I'm so excited. We hope you're going to have a great holiday.
I'm bringing it closer to my face.
If you're about to celebrate 4th of July or wherever you are, just have fun. Make this salad.
Make it.
Celebrate with your family. We love you guys. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.